Welcome to Pro Wrestling Sauce. While you're here, I want you to like and subscribe because this is where you can find the best content about what is actually happening in the wrestling world. And a shout out to them boiled egg boys. Delete! 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 Ah!
Me, 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 me.
Me, me, me.
Me, 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 me.
Me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're here.
We are?
Oh, Nate, you got a poop on your face.
Oh, no.
I think I can make it go away. Hold on. I think I can make it go away. There it goes. It's gone. I figured out a trick, dude.
Yeah. Oh, would you just click it?
No, I just left click on the soundboard, and I don't know, it makes it think I want to open it up or something. It goes away.
Oh, nice.
It did it to me the other night and accidentally left clicked or right clicked. Yeah, right clicked. I'm not sure if I right or left clicked, honestly. There's one button on here, you know what I'm saying?
You middle clicked.
I think I middle clicked. I think I was in the middle when I clicked. Welcome into Pro Wrestling Sauce, everybody. Josh O'Leary here, as always, joined with Nate here on Wednesdays, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time to talk some wrestling. How you doing, Nate?
Dude, I'm doing good, man. Dude, I see one topic up here that I thought of, and you actually have it up here. I'm kind of shocked. I don't know.
Really?
Surprised that we saw
We're
the
on the
same
same
thing.
wavelength?
Do you want me to just go? Do you want me to just spoil it already? Just cut it into it?
Sure. If that's the
The
vibe you're going with.
The Mickie James. I was literally thinking about this. So I'm guessing you saw what I saw on the medias.
Yeah,
Or I don't know if you watched that show.
Yeah, we can get into it. The Mickie James on LFG is the show that she's on, and I heard she was cut from the show, right? I heard she was cut from the show.
I don't know if she was cut. I just know she had a hot moment, or I don't know. She had a popular moment on this recent one.
Okay. Oh, we froze. That's okay. Well, we'll come right back. As long as you're still there, audio wise,
Yeah.
we'll come right back. But yeah, this moment was.
Is this?
What were you gonna say? Go ahead.
Okay, no. I would say I'm just making sure we're talking about the same moment. It's the one that you shared on Twitter, right?
Yes, this is the same moment. I'm gonna get to it, man. And even if it's not, you're gonna comment on it because I'm gonna talk about it. So she's on this LFG show, and she confronts one of the I don't know this wrestler's name. She confronts one of the wrestlers, one of the women's wrestlers that's training there, and that these guys are mentoring. I guess they're supposed to be the mentors to them. I haven't really watched a full episode of this show, so I've only watched clips. But yeah, she's mentoring, I guess these two wrestlers, and she's talking to one of them, and she says, "Listen, we worked really hard coming up in the Divas era to not have to wear lingerie out there." And, she just kind of puts down this girl's gear, which, I mean, I don't know. I think me and the rest of the internet had a collective thought in this, at least on the male side of things. We had a collective thought, I feel. But because I understand where Mickie James is coming from. Like, hey, put a little more, respect. I don't want the only thing coming out of the match to be them talking about your ass. I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it? Just a few weeks ago, Nate, we were talking, and you had a problem with
Bailey's breasticles.
oh yeah, Bailey.
Bailey had her breasticles showing.
Oh yeah, she had them out in full force. You definitely took notice. And yeah, but you know what I'm saying. That's kind of like all we. Oops, Nate, your camera failed over here on my side. I got you back up. And we're back up and running, by the way. We should be good to go from here on out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, she commented on her gear, and her gear, Nate, correct me if I'm wrong, but her gear looks like what, 50%, 75, maybe 100% of the women's roster right now.
Yeah, especially on NXT.
Like,
But no, actually, the entire roster, because I saw that, but then I'm like, and then we watch Monday Night Raw, and look what Rhea wears.
oh yeah,
Rhea's
dude,
pretty much naked.
bro, Bianca was the freaking referee, and that was like the
Oh, yeah,
sexiest
Bianca.
referee of all time. Did you see that? Like what?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean they're like one tall shelf reach from like popping a tit. You know what I'm saying?
and I mean, I hope the cameras are there to capture it and we can talk about it. We can talk about the moment. Let me crack open this Coke. But yeah, Mickie James making this comment is ironic on a lot of levels. I had a poster of Mickie James's ass on my wall as a kid, so I don't know. Mickie James definitely was one of my favorites. Let's just put it that way, right? But without getting too vulgar.
Yeah.
But
She had a
so
good
for her to
storyline,
make
too.
this comment, I don't know. Maybe this episode was already filmed before the news of her being let go from LFG. Maybe this episode was already banked, and they're just putting it out there on the airwaves now before that news broke. And I could see why they let her go if that was the case. If she's out there nitpicking girls' asses, right? So
I
it
would say
sounds a
she
little
shouldn't-
bit like a
I hope
jealous
she's not
Betty
watching
too,
it.
right? Like a jealous Betty. You don't want to be a jealous Betty. That's not fun.
I hope she doesn't watch Tuesdays then, because then there's literally ass all over the place on that show.
Oh yeah. It's probably Shawn Michaels is doing.
Yeah,
Right.
she needs to have a sit down with Shawn Michaels then.
The good Christian man, Shawn Michaels. The show he's running over there on the CW, a lot of butt cheek. A lot of
Lots.
butt cheek. No complaints from me, but Mickie James, she's not having it anymore, right? She's turned a new leaf here.
Yeah.
She's turned the other butt cheek, right? And she says,
I mean,
well, no, she's right. Mickie James,
if you put it in this way,
yeah,
you can put it in perspective as everyone's there for wrestling, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the men are happy when they see the women, but the women are also there for the men.
oh yeah, 100%, dude. I'm there for the men sometimes.
So it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Sometimes
you
I
know what
find
I'm
my
saying,
Randy
though,
Orton
like-
walks out. I'm like, damn, he looks good. Like, who did that? McIntyre the other night. He was like, damn, Randy. He's like, you look so cut. Like, it got Randy too. Randy was like, oh, he was corpsing.
But no, I saw like a clip coming off of what was it I think it was last week's Raw. I don't know if you saw the same clip on Twitter where CM Punk and like Cody was going to take photos with this woman in the crowd when they were walking
yeah.
up, and she like was grabbing them.
I did see that. Yeah, Dirt sent that to the chat, and I
Yeah,
was like,
that
what
was-
in the world is this?
That was interesting.
It was messed up, dude. She should have been arrested, or like security should have gotten involved or something. Those, just because you're a Instagram model, whatever you are, some sort of you make money off of likes and views on the internet. That doesn't give you any right to be like, oh, I'm a celebrity too, like on their level. No, there's levels to this, and you're at the
Yeah.
bottom, okay? YouTube is at the bottom, okay? I'm striving to get to the top of the bottom over here at Slipper House Extra Extra, okay? That's what our goal is, Nate. When we put our collective minds together and put our our thoughts and our expertise into the world of pro wrestling, we're trying to get to the top of the bottom, okay?
Yep.
When it comes to celebrity and stuff like that, Trisha Paytas hasn't won an Oscar yet,
No, she hasn't.
but she might. I think she will be the first one. I was rewatching old episodes of Nathan For You, and she's in one of them, and I was like, oh shit, Trisha Paytas.
What's
like-
Nathan For
I like-
You?
Nathan For You? It's your
Yeah,
show.
I never heard of it.
What?
It is my show. It's a reality show.
You would
For
love
You.
this show. It's Nathan Fielder, dude. Yeah, he's a comedian. He's very deadpan. He's got like no emotion to him, a bit, except for sadness.
Oh, I have seen him.
Yeah,
I have seen his face.
yeah. He does a lot of stunts and stuff. Like he does a lot of he had viral moments that you think are real, but they're really fake because he did them. Yeah, stuff like that. He helps businesses.
Dude, it got 97% on Rotten Tomato.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest shows of all time.
Yeah,
Literally, of all time.
91%
His shows on
on the top
HBO
leader.
and stuff now are like one of the greatest. If you're not on to Nathan Fielder, you definitely need to. I mean, you should be. You should have. I thought you had a small book at home of all the Nathans around the world.
I mean, I did, but I think I didn't get the latest edition. So.
Oh, yeah. You probably. What do you have? Like a 2002 edition of all the Nates?
Yeah.
Well, regardless, his stuff
Need
is
to get
very
an
funny.
updated one.
Yeah, check it out. Not a
Indeed.
lot of butt cheeks, so Mickie James would love it. Tons of just comedy, just pure comedy. Yeah, the episodes get crazier and crazier. Just start with season 1. Start at episode 1. Nathan, it's on Amazon Prime if you got Prime, or
Mhm.
yeah, I think Paramount. It's on Paramount Plus. I believe it's a Comedy Central show, so I think it's on there.
Max, Fubu, and Paramount Plus.
It's on
Oh, it's like
Fubu.
majority.
What'd you say?
Yeah. Was it Fubu TV?
Fubu.
Is that not how you say it?
What are you even saying?
Like FUBO.
Is it
TV?
Fubo?
Is that how you pronounce it? Fubu? Oh, is it Fubo? Oh, am I saying it wrong? Boo is not. Well, no, yeah, because I guess it'll be a second. Oh, yeah, that's the same thing. Fubu sounds better.
Fubu is an old clothing brand from the late 90s, early 2000s. Big baggy pants. Jinko jeans style pants. Fubu. Fubu.
Just like that one clothing line, the Fat, where it's like PHAT.
Oh, yeah. That was a great one.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you like John Cena growing up in the early 2000s, you were wearing a lot of fat and a lot of Fubu and a lot of South Pole. Remember?
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember I remember all of those. It's crazy. Well, not the Fubu. I have to see the Fubu clothing line,
Oh, yeah. You'd
but I
have
do remember the two.
Yeah, Fubu was top tier, dude. I think I wanted some Fubu jeans at one point because like maybe a friend of mine had some, and I was trying to be cool. I wanted some Fubu jeans, and those things look dumb as shit on me. What was I doing? Like they're baggy as hell. I was walking around the neighborhood. I remember at one point I was in like 5th grade, and kids were like, "You want to go sagging?" And I was like, "What?" They were like, "You want to go sagging?" And I was like, "What is that?" And they were like, "That's where you walk around the neighborhood and you sag your pants."
That's crazy.
I remember being like, "That's it? You walk around the
That's all?
neighborhood and you sag your pants?" It's funny as shit to me for some reason. Like,
Now people's pants are just like underneath their ass cheeks.
oh yeah, yeah. At this point, they're just like, yeah,
pissing off Mickie
yeah.
James
I was
everywhere.
gonna say, you were on the same wavelength again. I thought, yeah, I'm like Mickie James is just, she's gonna explode. Her head's gonna explode from furiousness. Like, I don't
Too
think
many
she wants
butt
to.
cheeks.
Yeah, she better not. I don't know. Watch any of her old material. You know,
Yeah.
she's gonna. I don't know. You know, she's got some classy stuff out there too, for back in the day.
Yeah. She played like a whole like obsessed lesbian in in her storyline.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't give her credit for the um, ridiculous storylines that were being produced at the time. So,
Yeah.
but you can default to her saying that, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that I don't pay attention to the wrestling, because I do. You know,
Hmm.
it's not always about like their gear. I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh snap, their gear is crazy. Like, what are they wearing out there? Like,
Yeah.
you know. But as soon as the spots start happening, the wrestling starts happening. I don't know. I don't. I am maybe one of the few that's able to not focus on butts and
Everything
boobs.
else.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Mickie James is not one of those people, Nate. She's not one of those people. Um, yeah, she was looking at the butt the whole time. She said, "Wow,
The whole-
what a great move. Would have been great if I wasn't watching your ass jiggle." That's what Mickie James said. So, I mean, you can give her that. She can quote her with that.
Maybe we didn't see it, and now that she says something, now that's all we're gonna see. So now she's drawing our attention to the butts.
Dude, she kind of has. Now you're right, dude. This is like some like weird mind game that she's played.
Uh,
Maybe she's
uh,
working for Shawn Michaels. She is. She's technically working for Shawn Michaels here,
yep.
and now when we watch NXT on Tuesdays, our eyes are gonna go directly to the cheeks. I'm gonna start taking notice of it. I'm gonna be like, oh god, Mickie James is here. Here she goes. Anytime I see too much butt cheek, I'm gonna think of Mickie James sitting at home, throwing up some popcorn and being like, what? Ah! What?
Oh
What?
my god.
Are you seeing this? You know she's married to Nick Aldis. So
Oh no, I
if
did not.
if the general manager has any input here, maybe he'll put the hammer down and say, no more butt cheeks, ladies. You're going out there in Jinko jeans. Okay, we're getting everybody a nice pair of Jinkos. And everybody's going out there. Bailey, you can have some South Pole sweatpants. Everybody's going out there, all right? Oh, man. That's great. What a great way to bring in
Started off
the show, just talking about women's bodies. That's not gonna make
in,
anybody mad.
in old clothing lines.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff. No, you can talk about it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a
Oh
fine
yeah.
subject. I don't think it's too taboo. It's I mean, like I said, I saw both points. I see where Mickie James is coming from, but I also at the same time shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you want, but I get to the point where yeah, it's kind of like you want people to watch you because you're good at wrestling, not
Yeah.
because you're half naked.
Sure, sure. And I mean, you could post an example of, like, I mean, you just mentioned Rhea Ripley. You've got those three
Yeah.
women in the ring, and I would say out of the three of them right now, currently, for some reason in my mind, I could be wrong. People could argue this point, but I think Io is the most over, and she doesn't show nothing really.
Mm-mm.
Like, she's just got kind of standard gear, and
Yeah,
I
and she
mean,
wrestles better than both of them.
oh yeah, oh yeah, and was carrying Rhea in that match this past week. So, it's at least that's what it seemed like to me. There's a few botched spots in that match, so, and it seemed like
Yeah,
there was a little bit of a miscommunication between the two, but Io still being able to save those spots. But yeah, she's the best one out of the three here, over with the crowd, and showing the least cheek. Right?
indeed, indeed.
I mean, Bianca was refereeing this match and was like, damn near close to beating Rhea with how much skin she was showing here. I mean, Mickie James is up in arms during this match. She completely bald
Fierce.
now from pulling her hair out. We need a Mickie James bald screen. Right? Shaka's in here. Bianca is the best women's wrestler currently to me. I mean, you can argue that. I mean, I think you can argue that. I mean, she's really good in the ring. We've watched her for a few years now on the main roster. She's undefeated at WrestleMania. She's got a mini Undertaker streak going on. She's strong. Her moves look good. You know, I'm not going to sit here and argue that. You know, I think it's a I think she's in the talks definitely for the best currently right now. Definitely. I think where she's lacking a little bit is in the mean department, in the mic department. She needs to dig in a little bit. I want to see her really dig into somebody, roast somebody, or get somebody good with some verbal jabs, right? Because right now we're seeing it come out of Naomi. I want to see it come out of Bianca, right? And we saw her NXT heel run, which was, you know, magnifique.
Who, Bianca's?
Yes, dude.
Oh, she had a good NXT.
Oh,
run?
yes. Bianca's NXT run was fantastic. It's one of the last times I was really watching NXT weekly.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm aware of all the butt cheek that's on the show, I may be
Never
watching
watching
more. Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna
I'm
TiVo
not
it now.
watching less. I'm gonna FUBU it.
Yeah, I'm gonna FUBU it now. I'm gonna get on FUBU, and I'm gonna store it into the left pocket and watch it later. Yeah.
That is fair.
Yeah. Good to see you, Shaka, down there in the chat. Slow night here over here so far, but nonetheless, we welcome anyone that wants to come into the chat and hang out with us here Wednesdays at 10:15. I do those vertical lives, and we get those things just pop off like crazy. People love the verticals because you can scroll up and down and come back, and it's very thumb centric. You know, not so much with the horizontal ones where you got to click and you kind of just. That's why we got to get the chat going, so the chat's more lively. Shaka says he accidentally scheduled the Minecraft movie. I'm taking my brother to for Sunday. Oh, what's going on Sunday?
I guess he's going to see the Minecraft movie on Sunday.
Oh, but it says he accidentally scheduled it. Because I knew he was going to the movies to see Minecraft with his brother, which they'll probably love. Kids are gonna freak out over that movie.
Dude, I'm gonna see the movie.
You are? Yeah, you're a Minecraft fan, so
I'm not really happy about the Jason Momoa part.
Why aren't you happy about Jason Momoa?
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like he doesn't fit, but I guess that's the reason why they made him fit. Jason Momoa.
Yeah. Why is Jason Momoa? He doesn't fit, dude. What are you talking about? Jack Black doesn't fit.
I would prefer Jack Black over Momoa.
I guess, man, but Jack Black should have shaved his beard.
Yeah,
he should have been. He should have been fat babyface Jack Black.
Yeah, he should have.
He's super fat now, though. I don't think people realize how fat Jack Black has gotten.
No, he is big. He is big.
So, and that beard is hiding a lot of that double chin, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's looking more like his, I guess, currently ex-partner Kyle Gass than.
He ate him.
Jack Black. He might have.
He
is Steve. He's Steve in the movie.
Yeah, he is. He's Steve is the.
And from the looks of Steve, I don't know. I've never played Minecraft. I really shouldn't have an opinion. But Steve is a clean-cut gentleman from the looks of the video game. And Jack Black is out here misrepresenting Steve. Is a disgrace to the Steve lovers community, and Jack Black should do better. Should have cleaned up.
I don't think Steve has that much weight on him, but.
Steve has a beard. I'm wrong. I knew it. Damn it. Steve has a beard, according to Shaka. I don't know. I was just trying to cut a promo on Jack Black for breaking up Tenacious D, for acting out the movie in real life.
Yeah, technically he does. Minecraft Steve does have a beard.
He does? Is it crazy, wild,
No.
Robin Williams popping out of the Jumanji board beard? What?
No.
What kind of beard is it? It's probably smooth.
Yeah. It might mess us up, but I'll go.
We should have got Chris Hemsworth. They should. Right? That's a beard.
I'm guessing you can call this a beard.
That's the beard? I thought that was the mouth.
Yeah. That's the question. That's like, hold on, Wikipedia.
I must know more about Steve. Okay, well, he looks like he's got a beard there.
Yeah, but this is like a something.
I kind of see it now. Now that they're saying it's a beard, I can kind of see it now. I thought it was his mouth. You know what I mean? Like it's like optical
Yeah.
illusion type deal. I thought it
But
was
does
his
this
mouth.
really look similar? Like,
Um, I mean, no. I mean, it's not as crazy of a beard, but I
yeah.
don't know. It's a video. I mean, it's a movie about a block man. So
Mm. And he doesn't really have a storyline,
let's
so it's kind
not
of like you can really do
let's not
whatever.
shit on it too much. Yeah, because I mean, if you're gonna get
Look, there's
somebody to
other.
play a block man, Jack Black, I guess, isn't that bad of a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his beard confirmed. Shaka says it is a confirmed statement that his beard, that's his beard. His goatee, really. It's more of a goatee. Let's be real. I didn't see that
That's what I'm
thing. I
saying.
didn't see that thing wrapping all the way around the cube. That was a goatee. Okay, as a man who's had many facial hairs, many
Now
different
Jack Black.
styles. I've had that Jack Black beard before, all crazy. You know. I think they should.
I think Jack.
I think Steve should have had a mustache. They should have gone the Nosferatu route, and he should have had a mustache, just like
Or
Nosferatu.
Jack Black should have just cut his facial hair into a goatee.
Mm. Yes, he needs to commit. I don't know why he's keeping that beard. I think it's to hide how round he is now. He's become extremely round. Yes.
Back to wrestling. Is there anything on SmackDown you would like to talk about?
You tell me, man. Was there any?
I know
I'm
we
trying to
had the
remember far
ending.
back.
We had the ending sequence with the signing contracts.
Yeah.
You had Damien putting Drew McIntyre into a windshield that was actually real glass.
Yeah. That's right. Real glass, emphasis on the real glass. Everyone on the internet made so many jokes, so many Jack Perry jokes, Jungle Boy Jack Perry jokes, CM Punk real glass jokes. Those jokes are super dated. I didn't find any of them very funny. I thought the spot was cool. I think there needs to be a little more oomph into this feud between McIntyre and Priest, because for some reason they got McIntyre coming out and talking to Orton, and I mean it seems like they're setting up post Mania feuds a little early, maybe teasing post Mania feuds a little early, but nonetheless I'd like Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre to kind of take it even further. You know, and speaking of taking things further, we're going to get to someone who took it really far later on in the show. So, I'd like them to take things to that type of level, right? To a Gunther type of level.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's far.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Anything else? Nothing else that I'm looking at look too interesting because I don't. Like I said, I don't watch Friday Night SmackDown.
Shaka says AEW and WWE are working on a partnership. Shane McMahon is making sure it happens. I'll believe that the day I see it. You know, I don't think Shane McMahon was cut off from all contact from Tony Khan. Last time I heard, Tony Khan completely ghosted Shane McMahon.
I thought he died. No, Tony
yeah.
Khan died.
Someone came in here and told us Someone came in here and told us Shane McMahon died too. Remember, they're both dead. But yeah, I'll believe that one when I see it.
It kind of disappeared. That happened like what?
Yeah,
Last summer
we
or
covered it,
something?
and then I remember the
End of the
news came
summer?
out because Shane had said something in an interview. He was talking in an interview, and he said Tony completely ghosted him.
Yeah.
Like they had that meeting, and then Tony was like, "I'm not talking to Shane McMahon anymore." Yeah.
That was like almost a year ago too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a while ago.
Yeah. What's next?
So the cap off SmackDown, we had the contract signing,
Oh.
and you had the little twist with it. You had CM Punk finally becoming a main eventer at WrestleMania.
That's right. That's right. And he tried to put on the waterworks, the tears. You
Hmm.
know, get the eyes welled up, and it almost looked like he was gonna acknowledge the tribal chief for a moment. You even saw Paul Heyman be like, "Don't do it. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Don't do
yeah.
that." I saw him like shaking his head, like, "What are you doing? Don't do that." And yeah, but it cut away with Punk saying that that wasn't the favor he was talking about.
Which I do like. I like the
Yeah,
little tease. That
I
tease.
do like. So your prediction, you had some criticism from different commenters amongst the platforms. I saw some people liked it, some people did not like it, and said this is an awful take. I think Shaka may have been someone that didn't like it. Actually, I think Shaka didn't like it. It was like, I don't think so. I don't think this is happening. But hey, never say never in that company. Uh, it's still on the line. Your prediction here could still happen, Nate.
Yep. Now, what do you think? Do you think this is a thing for after WrestleMania, like his favor, or is it like a WrestleMania favor still?
I think it's still a WrestleMania favor. I think it's still. I think they're gonna save that big expose. If it is true, this is just speculation, but if it is true, he'll save it for when they're back here in the States. So coming up soon, it'll be revealed that it, this favor means if I can pin Roman, then I get to go to the main event or whatever, or it'll be like I get the main event next year or something like that. There's gonna be a main event
Yeah.
WrestleMania title match in it. Like, he said he's always wanted a main event WrestleMania, but you're leaving out the last part of the sentence
Hmm.
for the WWE Championship.
Now, say you wanted a main event WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
But then you get main event WrestleMania night one. Would you rather night two or night one?
Mm.
Because I feel like there's criticism on that. Like, is it really like the main Didn't you say that? I think you said that, or I don't know. I heard something say it where it was like it's not really like the main event because it's the first night, not the last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now that there's two nights, it's your main event of night one. And CM Punk
Yeah.
famously, when he was in AEW, cut a promo trashing WWE, saying if I wanted to main event night one of a doubleheader special, I could have called whoever up, blah, 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 blah. He was talking trash.
Hmm.
And then now that's exactly what has happened. He's main
Yeah.
eventing
He
night
got.
one, and it could be night two. Let's not say no.
Yeah.
Let's not say no to that yet. I know it's a thin line there, but let's not say no to it. Um,
I just feel like for you to get that solid like main event, I feel like you have to count the second night because second
yeah.
night is like the end. It's,
Well,
it's
that's what
actually the
I'm
main
saying,
event.
dude. Now he could really rub it in. I main evented both nights. Like that's
Yeah, he can have that leverage.
that leverage. I mean, so did Cody last year
Yeah, last year. Yep.
with the tag match and the match against Roman. So
Now what? Now what do you think about the Shield angle that with Seth and Roman? Is that just like a future? You think that's still just like kind of down the line still, or
I
after
mean,
this,
yeah, and they've
or?
done it before. I don't really think that's a feud that's being teased. I think too heavily. I feel like Roman Punk is more intriguing.
Mhm.
Seth and Punk still aren't done, but Seth Roman, I think, will work together more than you think. Um,
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be a feud that comes out. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's going to be a feud between Roman and Seth. So Roman's going to go more towards a title picture after this, and it makes sense to me. Now, I'm just speculating. I'm not saying this is going to happen, so no one get upset with me. But if CM Punk was to get into the main event of night two and win, a feud lined up with Roman Reigns makes sense,
Yeah.
right?
I think it'll be a good one. I think that's
It
where you
would.
go.
It would. And you'd also have Cody on the back burner chasing the title. He does great as, he still would be just as over WWE's top babyface, besides Punk, going for that title. Then you get Cody Punk down the line, And then when Cody
Mhm.
wins it back from him, you have Cody and Orton. And I mean, I don't know. I'm just speculating. There's so many different fantasy matchups you can really put together here for after Mania, especially with Punk not having wrestled so many different people.
Yeah.
You know,
I know. It
all the
was a
feuds
good.
with
I
him
feel
are
like,
fresh. So,
oh yeah.
you know.
And I feel like I don't know. That was a good that ending. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was for
I don't know
SmackDown.
if
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, nice little cliffhanger. What do we got in the chat? Shaka says Tony Khan acts like a little kid. Yeah, he does. He does, and it's funny. It does make me laugh. And then he says Cena has skin cancer. Oh well, he. Some of those articles are a little clickbaity and a little misleading. Cena is doing ads now for like testing, like to get tested for skin cancer because he had like a cancerous mole or a freckle or something like that, and he had it removed. So he doesn't currently have it, but he has been treated for it and got rid of it before. If you read into it, but some of those articles are a little misleading. I feel like making it seem like Cena is all of a sudden hit us with a babyface move, right? Which it's a good message, you know. You should, if you're concerned about a spot, you should, you know. Cena was, and he got rid of it. I think it was on the back of his head. No, I'm just kidding. That's a bald. That's a bald joke.
Wait, what happened? Where did you see this? I don't know nothing about this.
I saw a few different articles on it, and I had to look into it to get the deets. But yeah, that's he's like doing like a ads for like screening and stuff. They'll get tested for skin cancer.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you remember William Montgomery? He had skin cancer for a while.
Yeah. You know what those two guys have in common? They're both bald in the same spot.
Yeah, that's true.
They're both guys going bald.
He says, I think Seth will come out in Shield gear. Yeah, he's done that a few times with them, especially with Roman involved. No, Punk doesn't fit in the rivalry with anyone and should just leave again. I hate him. Now, see, I'm kind of in Shaka's.
Wow.
I'm kind of in Shaka's camp sometimes, man. Like I'm kind of in that boat, but where there's money to be made, I can't help it. At the same time, you know, I'm drawn in. So, and sometimes Punk wins me over with his promos, but I'm with you, Shaka. I don't appreciate the
I am not with you.
the downing of WWE he did for so long, just to come back in here and act fake as fuck. to be thrusted into the main event. I'm with you, Shaka. You know what? I've changed my mind. Get this clown out.
Yeah. Oh, you're back to last year CM Punk hate.
Yeah. No, he's done all right. He's done all right. He's gotten I don't know, 35%, 45% on my good bar. Yeah.
I think he does fit in a rivalry because you had the Shield, you have old Shield stuff. You have John Cena doing his last bullcrap, whatever he's calling that.
Yep, good point.
Cody with AEW. There's plenty of stuff you got in here with CM Punk.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of juice. Yeah, true. I know there's money to be made. There is money to be made.
I mean, we had a whole year of him and Drew, and that was good. And that wasn't even anything before that.
But can we agree that he's a whiny bitch sometimes? Like Jesus.
I do feel like some of his promos and stuff is just the same.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Then he has his moments where he shines, and then I'm like, wow, this is the CM Punk we all love.
Yeah, this is the one we want. Yeah.
Yeah. He does the babyface. When he comes out and tries to be babyface promo, he does that like, oh, I love everyone. What about the Canadian Leafs? Like, shut up. No one cares.
Yeah. What about the Maple Leaves? Like,
oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Like, shut up, dude.
He does this whole babyface promo, but then when he brings out like the classic 2000 heel CM Punk, that's what we all here for. That's what we're here for.
Oh yeah, because that guy's really a babyface. So
yeah,
come on, yeah.
That's the character he needs to lean into, really, not this babyface John Cena bullshit that he tries to do.
Yeah. I agree. You're right.
Cause let's see what. Cause let's take it to the top of Raw with another shitty John Cena promo. I
Uh-oh.
think.
You think? A lot of people I saw,
Uh,
Nate, were saying John Cena was cooking. That's what everyone loves to say now.
mm,
Everyone's cooking nowadays. Oh, let them cook. Let them cook. I don't know. It sounds,
I think it was. I don't think it was that all that. I think Cody still carried his ass in
mm,
all three segments. It was if it wasn't for Cody, and I mean I get it. Cody's doing the same thing. You kind of just tear him down. You get all heated and all that, but it still looks way better than what John Cena was doing.
yeah, and John Cena contradicts himself a bunch, right?
Yeah,
It's like
it was just
I mean, here he goes again in this promo saying, "I bury people." You know, I don't, I don't pin people, Cody. I bury people. Like,
mm,
I thought they should have cut to Wade Barrett on commentary at that moment because Wade Barrett, famously part of the Nexus, famously buried by John Cena
yeah.
in that 10-year period where he was on top. And I mean, I really liked how Cody brought that up too and said, let's talk about that 10 years where you turned off a bunch of fans from this company because I was one of them, for sure.
Mm,
For sure. I was one of them. I remember my brother being really heavy into wrestling and me not, he's a small boy at the time and not wanting to upset
totally.
him and be like, I'm not watching that much wrestling anymore because like I got so tired of John Cena. I just was like, oh, this
Yeah,
is the same thing all the time. It's become like little kids show. That's what it seemed to me.
a superhero movie.
Yeah, yeah. It's a little kid superhero show, but I'd still watch it with him when we were together and stuff like that. But I was not keeping up with it, and John Cena was a big part of the reason. I'm glad Cody brought that up and rubbed that into his face. And because a lot of John Cena's promos the past couple of weeks have been mentioning that, but he's saying, I gave you what you want. I gave you guys what you want, and you still weren't happy. What are you talking about? No, you
Mm.
didn't. No, you didn't. There was like a whole 10-year period where you were just like, yes, Vince. You were a Vince bot, dude. You were
Oh,
going out
Cody
there
hit him
doing
with that,
whatever Vince wanted. You know?
and I thought
Yeah.
that was a perfect line from Cody. He said the crowd chose me, but you got chose from a man that we don't speak about no more. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, oof.
Yeah.
Then he talked about his little John and his jorts. That was a good one too.
Oh, yeah, and I saw people not liking that line. People saying, why'd Cody have to talk about his wiener? Like,
Because it's
what?
like I feel like
How
because I was thinking
insecure are
about this
people,
earlier.
dude? Like, come on, it was a good line, dude. He said you got more dick in that promo than you do in those jorts. That shit was a
Yeah,
burn, dude. Whatever, dude. You can't come up with a better one. Like, what was John's retort even after that? Like, it didn't
he
hit
said
as
nothing.
hard as that line.
Yeah, I saw one clip because like you and me, like you said always say like I try not to watch too much to kind of keep our own opinions. Even though I still look at Twitter, even though that kind of hurts me,
Yeah.
but this one guy was like this one popped up where this guy was like didn't like Cody, thought John was the best in that promo because Cody was taking too many digs. I'm like, that's the whole point of a fight build up. That's what you're supposed to do, build a fight. Like
Yeah.
what do you
What are you talking about, dude?
yeah, what do you mean? So you wouldn't become out respectful? No one's gonna watch the fight if you're all respectful and everything. Like this dumb.
Yeah, what is this? He should have
Terrible.
came out and showed John some respect. Said, "I appreciate what you've done for the business."
Yeah.
Like,
Like name one sport that anyone comes out to build up that game or match or fight or anything is like respectful.
yeah. What? Like, get out of my dude. What? Get out
Yeah.
of here. Like, Cody should have came out and shook John's hand. He should have. He should have got down on one knee and said, "Thank you, John," and then they could have continued. You know, like, damn, come on, nah, cut deep into John, dude. I would have cut even deeper, right?
Oh yeah.
I'd have been like, don't come out here trying to play the Mr. Everyman. You got to do what you do, man. I've seen you on those old seasons of Total Divas. You freaking freak. Okay, you're making Nikki Bella shit in a litter box or whatever the hell you were doing. You weirdo.
Dude, I just saw Nikki Bella get voted out on Traders.
Oh, you
Started watching it.
started it?
Yeah, but I accidentally we started on the third season on accident because
Yeah.
Peacock doesn't
So did I.
push you back on the first.
So did I. Yeah.
So I freaking
I had
started
never
on
watched
the
the show
third.
before, and I was like, all right, let's watch. I want to watch Traders from the beginning. And we started watching it, and I was like, wait. I was like, because I got to an episode where former people came on, and it was people from Survivor. It was like poverty, and I was like, wait, they were on a season, and I was like, oh shit, spoiler alert. I was like,
Yeah.
it's like, damn it, dude. Yeah, I've watched. I think I got like one episode left, and I kind of already know what happens, and I'm kind of like pissed about it, so I don't really want to watch.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to text you when I finish it. But we just saw them. They just voted out Nikki.
Oh my god,
And
yeah,
and
dumbasses.
by the way, I didn't know Zac Efron had a brother.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, on there. Yeah.
They look just alike at like you can see it at angles. You're like, yo, they look just alike. What the
I
hell?
think he's more handsome than Zach. My opinion. I think he's taller. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It
should be
looks
more
like it.
famous. What's going on? Why is he on reality shows with Boston Rob?
I know. Freaking Boston Rob. Oh, and it was funny because like the only reason I knew that was a recent season because Bob the Drag Queen. For some reason, I saw I watched the Bobby Lee podcast with him up there like just recently.
With
The
Bob the
Tiger
Drag
Belly.
Queen?
Yeah, Bob the Drag Queen was up there with on Tiger Belly.
Yeah.
Like I just watched that, and then we watched that the other night because he talks about how he's on that show, and I saw him. I was like, oh, this is that season. Okay, cool.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that episode. I'll have to go watch that. Bob the Drag Queen's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Bobby Lee were pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, dude. Damn, they need to get some more people from those shows on that podcast. Oh, I can only imagine Bobby Lee and Bob the Drag Queen. That's too much. They need to get Bobby Lee on Traders.
Yeah, yeah,
That'd be a great pickup.
that would be.
I'd like to see him try to lie. Dude, he'd be so bad at lying. He's so
Do,
stressed
do
out.
you, did you have you ever seen? I know we're supposed to be talking about wrestling, but we make the rules. You've seen the challenge, right? So
Yeah.
did you recognize West?
Yes.
Dude, when he came on that episode that he came on, immediately I was looking. I was like, I know this guy.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
like I'm thinking, and I searched it. I was like, and they said his name. I was like, yo, what the hell? And
Yeah,
like I had to
he's made
show,
the rounds. Yeah.
I had to show Maria like the feud. I was like, this dude has like one of the biggest feuds in real world, like the challenge with CT. He always
Oh,
he
yeah.
did the same tactic, like same stuff against CT, and CT used to want to beat his ass every single time.
Classic reality show drama,
Yeah.
dude. Good
And he's
shit.
the same way, dude. He hasn't changed.
Oh, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not really a fan of him. Not really a
But he's a
fan
good
of him.
villain. You gotta give it to him. He's a good villain.
He's a good villain, but I'm suspect of him the second I'm like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. If I was there on that show, I'd be like, get this guy out of here, man. There's no way he's not.
feel like no one
Even
knew
if he
him.
isn't.
I feel like no one really knew who he was. They're like, Survivor? Oh, Housewives this?
Yeah,
The challenge? Who the hell is the challenge? What the hell is the challenge?
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, MTV's not what it used to be.
Yeah. I would say that show hasn't been good in years.
Shaka says, Cody is already boring as fuck. He defends it less in 2 months than Roman did in a year. Well, that doesn't. Well, what? That doesn't make sense. Less in 2 months than Roman did in a year. Huh? Didn't he say he would defend it more? He's like Trump. He's making promises he can't keep. Was that what you're saying? Yeah, I mean, no, Cody's
I guess he's
defended
talking
it.
about
It's
him
just
in the
they
movie.
haven't been these feuds he's had have not been memorable. We've criticized him for that. We've definitely criticized Cody on him not having a lot of these PLEs that they've been having. Cody's been on the back burner, the back focus of them. Before Mania, before this big feud with John. This Kevin Owens one was probably the hottest one that he had going into it.
Probably
I
the
would
best
say.
one.
Yeah, probably the best one out of this entire year. So he has defended. They've just been forgettable, and so I will agree with you there, Shock. He said, oh, he's got stats in here. Roman defended it 6 times in a year. Cody defended it 7 times his entire championship run. Well,
He's
I
still
mean,
early though.
that's still. I mean, that's
Roman
kind of
did
the same.
1,000 something days.
That's kind of the
Roman's
same.
did like 1,000 and something days though.
Yeah, Roman had it for even longer. I mean, 6 times in a year. Well, he had it for 2. He had it for longer than 2 years. You know, and he's always on that part-time schedule. And I think Cody's gonna drop it before he gets to a 2-year mark. He's not gonna break Roman's record. We're not gonna get a whole nother year of Cody.
And if you think about it, I feel
I
like
think Cody's selfless, and he doesn't mind dropping the title. Honestly.
I feel like when Roman got the title, right, you had all these big stars, big storylines going on. With Cody right now, it's kind of like the biggest storyline is Roman, and that's where he started. So now you're kind of just going downhill.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you gotta give him that in a sense.
You gotta, yeah. I mean, Chuck's right. That he needs to.
Oh, he's right.
He is right because Cody needs to be built back up. He needs to chase. He's stale. He's stale crouton as the guy on top. Because right now he is the guy on top. He's got everything. So he needs something taken away from him for him to get it back to become the guy we cheer for again.
I agree.
He says I'm too tired to grammar. He said, "Why are we talking about handsome men now?"
Dude, it's the Efrons. What do you mean, bro? Search them up.
What?
You understand?
Yeah, man. Zach was just played a wrestler in a movie.
Yeah.
He was in the. What was the movie called, Nate? I watched it.
Iron Claw.
Iron Claw.
Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Good movie, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a good movie. It's very sad.
Very sad.
I mean, I knew it going into it, but I was like,
You see, I didn't know anything about.
Oh, I did. I knew
I think
the
I
whole
told
story.
you. Yeah, I didn't know anything about the
Von Erichs.
band.
Yeah.
Von Erichs, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, what's next? What do you want to hit next, dude? We can go anywhere you want, dude. I mean, we've talked. Let's talk Gunther. Let's talk Gunther, dude.
Wait, do you want to go Logan first? Since Gunther we'll go a little bit more into.
Dude, I don't mind.
Dude, Logan.
What did he do?
Logan
He didn't do
AJ?
shit.
Dude, his finisher is okay. So
That's
his
the
finisher
only
is good,
thing.
right?
Yeah, it's a good-looking finisher, but he needs
Yes,
the other
but
person to do most of the work here.
That's what I'm saying. I
You
want to
can't
see
hit
him
this
do
shit
it
on
on a bigger
Omos.
person.
Yeah.
I want to see. That was my critique. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
But the two people he's done it to is Rey Mysterio's and AJ Styles, and what they have in common, they're high flying, 5'6" men. So it's kind of like,
Damn, burn it, AJ. I think you're right here, but I also think that I think even just a little bit bigger. I think Randy Orton's too big for him to do this on.
yeah, I think he needs to do it on Jacob Fatu, and then you can win the other.
Yeah. Do it on Jacob Fatu, and then we'll get this thing over. But yeah, you're right, Nate. I don't like that aspect of it, but it does look good. It's a good looking.
It does look good.
DDT style flippy finisher.
Trying to think of something else small we can go through real quick.
Oh yeah.
I think, you had Bianca and Lyra Valkyrie or whatever.
Lyra Valkyria.
She's calling out not Bianca.
Bailey.
Bailey. Jeez, dude, I fumbled that entire segment.
Yeah,
dude.
you did, man.
Bailey for next week, so that's a honk shoe of the match. Honk shoe match of the week next week.
Bro, Nate, I know you're excited about that. When they announced this, I was like, oh God. I think I remember being live and being like, where's Nate? He's gonna be so excited that Bailey is in the Intercontinental title picture. Dude, Bailey and Lyra Valkyria. And they're not even doing this for Mania. This is just gonna be on a Raw. This is just for the title. Do you think they're gonna put the title on Bailey?
Dude, they didn't. Honestly, if they did, no one would notice because of how boring the IC title is. Lyra has done nothing with it, so you might as well just put it on someone that's even worse.
Whoa, Nate. I wouldn't say Bailey's worse. I say Bailey's an upgrade.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but still, like, she's not gonna make it. I mean,
I'm not talking about her bra size.
She literally had the women's
like
title.
Nate would talk about it,
we,
not me.
and we didn't even like. No one cared. She had like the head. What is that? Oh, the heavyweight, the women's one, not too long ago, and no one cared.
Gunther versus Walter. The what belt was it? It was.
Remember she was like
she was the women's champion, dude. She won the Royal
Yeah,
Rumble
like-
last year, dude.
Yeah, no one cared. Everyone cared about the Royal Rumble, but her title run was terrible after that. It was quiet, dull. and she
Yeah.
just sat there and cooked on the back burner at SmackDown.
Yeah, I think,
That's all
dude, I
she
think
did.
the last time Bailey was at least over with me was when she was doing like the ding dong hello stuff like during COVID. And like a lot of people hated that, and I thought it was funny.
Mhm.
I thought it was funny how she brought a door into the ring, and
Mhm.
you would come on her show and you'd have to walk through the door. I thought that was funny, and I don't know. She was being very old school Rosie O'Donnell esque, being very zany and comedic, and I thought that was a good edge to her heel character.
Yeah.
Now it's just role model. Down, 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 down. Here comes a bowl of gray. It's a big bowl of gray sludge. It's got no flavor. Here it comes to wrestle. Another bowl of gray sludge. That's Lyra versus Bailey. Two bowls
Yeah.
of gray sludge, butting heads going out of one another. Milk and
Bad.
Toast. They could form. Remember, I said they could form the tag team, Milk Toast,
Yeah, might as well.
because they are milk and
Ooh.
toast. Milk's almost too much flavor to be giving them any
Dude.
credit.
That's a good carryover to
Shaka says Bailey was the superstar he liked when he was 7. You know, that makes sense, dude. It'd probably, especially if when she was in NXT. I mean, I liked Bailey when she was first coming up. I thought the hug thing was a little bit corny, but you know, I got it.
Dude. Did you
Yeah.
know our girl, Bald Natalia, is gonna be in a tag team?
What, bald Natalia?
Yeah,
Is
with
she really?
damn, what's her name? What's the Alpha Academy girl name?
Oh,
She was pitching it. She was pitching it
yeah.
on Monday. She was like, "I gotta talk to you about a tag team with me and Natalia," and I was like, "Dude,
Wait, who is it again? Who
Yeah.
said this?
um,
God,
hold on,
I'm
I can't think
blanking,
of her
dude.
name."
The tag team with Natalia.
Oh my God, Google. Oh, Maxine Dupree.
Oh, that's right. Okay. For some reason, dude,
Remember
I was
she
thinking
was-
about BFAB for some reason.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, Maxine Dupree said she wanted to talk about tag team, and she kind of, they were like, "Oh yeah, we'll definitely do it for Tozawa and Odit."
Yeah.
And then she's like, "No, not just them, but for me, because I have Natalia that one, me and Natalia or something." And I was like, I heard that, and I was like, "Dude, yes,
I'm
Josh
with
will
it.
love this."
Yeah, I'm with it. Natalia and Maxine Dupree as a tag team. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it. I think it'll work. I think Maxine has gotten gotten over with me a little bit in ring wise. She's toned up her performances. I mean, she can do what she can do, and she does it pretty good. Does it well. She knows how to speak, and I think that teaming her with Natalia, who is a veteran, and will teach her even more, is a good move. It's a good move, and I do like that.
And they need to do something with the tag team division, because Liv and Raquel is just chilling with these belts. They're not doing nothing with their belts at all.
No, you forget that they're even the champs, to be honest, because they got
Yeah.
Raquel losing, IC title matches to Lyra Valkyria. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I'm
So
with
yeah,
you
I
on that.
thought that was another fun thing I'm trying to think of anything else that's small. No carrying this week.
Yeah,
least I
no
didn't see him.
carrying. From what I heard, I think he was the match on main event,
Oh,
which still happens apparently. I was like, what?
wait, main event like Saturday night main event?
No, main event.
What is that?
It's like just on Hulu, I think. It's like WWE
Oh,
main event or something like that.
oh, yuck.
It's like one of those like where they film
Like
the
the
dark
speed hunt?
matches. Yeah, they film the dark matches, and
Mm.
so Karrion was on. He wrestled, but he was not on TV. Yeah, no Karrion this week, so that's a big disappointment.
Yikes! They need to develop the story more. They just slowed it down.
They did.
It was good. I thought it was getting juicy there for a minute. I thought they were going to take a good turn, and nope,
Nope.
they took them from us.
We froze. It's okay.
Oh no.
We'll come back.
Is there anything else? Let's see. Let's see.
What
Anything
else?
that you can think of that was like,
Well, I got nothing small, but I do want to talk about Gunther.
yeah, let's just go. Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, we could talk about, bald Natalia all day, Nate. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
now is Maxine gonna go bald? No, I'm just,
The bald squad.
dude, down for that. Bald squad. Yeah, dude, no, let's get to, the juice of, what I think was the juice this week. What I think was possibly, and I mean, I know there was a lot of good stuff, with this London show and Raw being the last show. Thank God. The last show on this road to WrestleMania in the UK. Now, this is no shade because those crowds are great. The crowds are great.
At
But-
times,
but-
I have one
Yeah.
thing about it. Them doing their chants every second of the show. I'm like, all right, we get it. Stop.
Yeah,
But it is.
I get it too. It's annoying. Like,
Yeah.
especially when I'm like, damn, I really want to hear what John and Cody have to say. Like, I would like to hear this promo, not you guys going, Cody Rhodes, Cody,
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes, Cody,
Yeah, that's
Cody
annoying.
Rhodes. Like, dude, yeah, if I just did that the podcast, you guys would hate that. But yeah, I mean, I get you. I agree there, and I'm glad it's the last time they're going to be over there in London for this road to WrestleMania. Now, they deserve their own shows too. I'm not saying anything about that. And the crowds are hot. I do like
Oh yeah.
how into the wrestling they are. But other than that, I'm glad that it's not going to be at 3:00 in the afternoon. I work. We both work. Day shift style jobs, and getting off around. Dude, sometimes I got off and it was on. I was like, damn it. And I do these lives where I like to react to them live. So I was reacting to tape shows, for the past 3 weeks. No poor me. I'm just saying I'm ready for my 8:00
Yeah.
wrestling to be back because I love capping off my nights with some wrestling.
It hasn't been too bad if I didn't still have commercials. If it was just kind of like a no commercial, just sit all the way through.
Dude, I was
then that
fast
would've been
forwarding
okay.
through them.
Yeah, but then you still get ads. Like I was still getting ads.
Yeah, I was still getting ads, but I could fast forward through those ads though.
Oh, okay. Well,
You just gotta hit fast forward more often than you think. I think. Yeah, because I tested it
But, like-
out this past Monday. Yeah.
but I didn't mind it too much about just coming home and watching it right when I got home, and then I'm chilling for the rest of the night instead of because I go to bed early, having to go to bed early to wake up early or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not too early, but so I'm like watching Raw, and then I'm like, okay, gotta go to sleep. To where I came home, I watched Raw, and then I'm like, all right, well, what are we doing for the rest of the night?
Yeah.
So that was a nice factor, but
True.
I don't mind the live show.
I mean, no, I don't mind it. It's nice. I like it for pay-per-views better when it's on a Saturday. It's beautiful. Do all your pay-per-views over in the UK. The UK can get every pay-per-view for all I care.
Yeah,
That'd be beautiful. But these regular Raws and SmackDowns, let's keep them in the States, right? Give all the pay-per-views to them. That way it's an even split.
yeah.
That works for me. But yeah, Gunther. Let's talk about, I mean, he had a match with Big Jim Uso here, and this match really wasn't anything to talk about. It's what happened after the match with Jim getting the beat down from Gunther, Brother Jay coming out to make the save, to get the guy he's going to be facing at WrestleMania off of his twin brother. And this did not happen. They went to commercial. Like when Jay was coming out and getting beat down he was getting hit by Gunther. And I don't know, I was confused by this because they went to commercial and I was like, that was it? That was it? I was like, that's what a weird, stale way to go off on that. And then they came back from commercial and it was still happening. And I was like, oh, okay, what's going on here? And then Gunther came around the corner and took Jay out hardcore with his foot and then zip tied him to the ring, to the what do you call it? The turnbuckle. Zip tied him right into the corner turnbuckle there, to where he couldn't move, and brought Jim back into the ring, bloodied Jim up good, beat his ass real good, put him in a chokehold, had the blood squirting out of Big Jim's head. Gunther had it all up in his mouth. I think he put it in his mouth at one point. This dude was a freak out there. This dude was a straight monster and showed Jay what he's capable of, with Jay just, within an inch reach of his twin brother, not able to help. Calling out his brother's real name, breaking kayfabe here to say his real name. This was great. This was good stuff, dude. I was like, I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for something for Gunther and Jay to heat up a little bit, right? I really didn't like the direction of Jey Uso slipping and him making mistakes in the match. I didn't want that to be the main focus of the storyline going into this. So I like this a lot. Jim Uso did a great job, too, of taking this beating and getting bloodied up. It looked good. He had a red jersey on. He was just straight red by the end of this. It looked great. What'd you think?
I thought it was good. I thought it was aggressive. I like the approach they're taking. Gunther, they're making him look like the big bad guy again, and not this like, I don't know. They kind of backed him. I guess he kind of died down because he was aggressive there for a hot minute, and then he kind of, what was it? The Sami Zayn, was it Sami when he was kind of like not confident anymore or something like that?
Yeah.
Or something like, and he went through that little phase, and then now we're starting to kind of get that like nasty like big boss Gunther. Here on this little, but it also scares. It also gives me the fact that I think they're gonna still give it to Jay. I think they're still giving it to Jay at WrestleMania.
I don't think so, man. I think you got 2 more weeks, Nate. I think you got 2 more weeks, and it's a little early to think that him bloodying. I mean, Jay could get his comeuppance before that, right?
Yeah.
Who's to say he doesn't leave Gunther bloodied before Mania at some point? And then you're like, oh, see, Jay can bloody Gunther too. Like, they've both bloodied each other going into WrestleMania. It's gonna look even. They're gonna make it look a little bit even. If they make it look like Jay can't do anything at all, then yeah, I'm on your side with that. But I think if they even it out in these next 2 weeks, which I think they will, I think you're gonna get a similar scene, but it's gonna be Jey Uso tucked in between the bicep and pec muscle of Gunther, getting choked out, passed out. Gunther retains. Gunther might be the only one to retain at WrestleMania. We'll see. We'll see.
That is interesting.
Let's see what Shaka says. He said, at least you can skip the ads. Yeah, that is true. And then he says the Switch 2 just got announced, and he's been waiting for 5 years for the Switch 2. I've been waiting for the Wii 2 for like 10, dude. Why'd they stop at 1? Why'd they stop at 1 with the Wii?
I've been waiting for Skate 4.
Yeah.
Give us Skate 4.
Skate 4, Grand Theft Auto, what is it, 6?
No, I would rather Skate 4 over Grand Theft Auto.
Really?
Yeah. And that's like a really underrated. I feel like I would really get a lot of shit for saying that, but I enjoyed the skate games.
No, you're not. I mean, I like the skate games too. I think they should combine them.
Ooh, little
yeah, I think I should. Yeah,
Theft
I think I should
Auto.
be able to play a game of skate, and then go kill a hooker. I should be able to hang out and spray paint my grip tape, and then do a 360 shove over a nice box at the skate park, and then get in the car with my friends and shoot up a nightclub.
Yeah,
that sounds like a really fun time.
You should go pitch that.
Yeah, skate. We'll call it Grand Skate Auto. Right? Grand Theft Skate.
I was thinking Gate Theft Auto.
Yeah, and you have board wars and shit like that. And when you steal a car, you slam your trucks and wheels into the side car, and you get in the car that way.
Skate 4 is called Tony
But you're a
Hawk
dumb
Pro
kid that
Skater.
skateboards, so you don't know how to hotwire a car, so the cars never start. So you just got to skate everywhere.
Shaka, the Skate series is better than Tony Hawk, or at least my opinion.
He said Skate 4 is called Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
No.
I mean, they did do a reissue of Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but Skate 4 is coming.
Yeah.
It is coming. It's on
Yeah.
the way. And,
Skate 4 is better.
oh, the Wii U. Yeah, I remember the Wii U. Whack. No, I wanted Wii 2. I wanted console game system in your house. Wii bowling. Have you seen what these Wiis have been up to? You remember the Miis from Wii's?
Yeah.
They're all selling drugs now.
I made a recent me on my Switch, and it's pretty accurate. It's pretty dope looking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sick, dude. Yeah, no, I love the Nintendo games, and I actually had a sick collection of the old games on my Wii, but it's no longer in service, so you can still play them, but you can't go back on and download anymore because they don't have the store anymore.
So the Switch came out with Nintendo Sports, and they have golf on it, and it's pretty sweet.
Nintendo Switch Sports.
Yeah. And they have like golf and boxing, soccer, bowling, of course.
Oh yeah. The classic Wii bowling.
Yeah, the classic Wii bowling.
Yeah.
And there's a few other. It's pretty good, honestly. Pretty good game.
Oh, big stretch, man. Stretch a little bit, huh? All right. Yeah, I mean, anything else on Gunther and Jay?
I don't know.
My prediction still for right now is Gunther, man. I mean, I'm not changing yet. Well, we're gonna do our our usual prediction show before Mania, but
I'm still leaning
my early
Jay.
set-in is I'm leaning Gunther.
I'm still going Jay. I think you dethrone Gunther. I don't know. I don't think there's any more storylines.
Let me ask you this: if you got two major world titles for the men,
okay.
One, I'm going to give you an option here. One retains, one loses. Who would you go with? You got to pick one to lose. You got to pick one to retain.
Cody retains, Jay, and then Gunther loses.
Okay, I'm opposite.
Yeah.
I say Gunther retains, Cody loses.
I just don't feel like John deserves to end this shitty ass farewell tour with the 17th title. I don't think his farewell tour has been that great.
It hasn't, and that's why he's a heel, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's been good.
I think John should win. I think the juice is going to come after Mania with this character, right? And John says it's going to be a year. I think John is going to have his final match at next year's WrestleMania. He keeps saying this is going to be his last WrestleMania, but I think it's going to be the next one, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. Could be at SummerSlam, or he could really end it on the day he's saying he's going to end it. But yeah, I don't know. I want the John heel thing to work, and I would, like I said, Cody to chase for a little bit longer. And I think people are kind of crazy if they think it's a one and done situation with Cody and Cena.
Yeah.
One match, dude? One match? We're going to get one match out of this whole thing?
No, but I don't think you do the entire year.
No, you don't do the entire year. No. Cena's not going to hold it that long. Cena has to hold it for like a week, dude. That's all he's got to do.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think you give him the title though. I don't think it's been. I mean, he's worthy of it. I just don't think this whole heel run has been good enough to be. I mean,
I'll agree with you. It's been short, so it's not judge it too hard. It's been short.
Yeah.
But I'll agree with you on that. It's been a little lackluster and a little underwhelming in the promo department and in the action department or visual department. Seeing him at all, really, right? Yeah. He's really living the "you can't see me" gimmick,
Like the whole tease and they stand there like they're about to fight thing. Like, come on.
Shaka wants us to talk about the Tiffany and Charlotte brawl on Miz TV. How dare they interrupt Miz TV?
Was that last week's?
Yeah, I think that was a SmackDown, right?
Is that when they were like on that little interview thing and we talked about it on last show?
No, we talked about the interview. We didn't talk about the brawl. They had a
Oh,
brawl, another
oh,
pull apart brawl. I mean, there's been so many pull apart brawls
yeah. Let me
that
guess.
that one kind of fell into the back burner.
Tiffany missed her in a pile of security guards again.
Like, yeah. So we did talk about that brawl. I don't think they had another. I mean, the one on Miz TV, where
Did they have one on it? I don't see it. I mean, the only thing I see was Charlotte. Charlotte had a match with Michin.
yeah. I don't think they were they on Miz TV. Yeah, because I mean, I feel like that was a while ago, maybe.
Yeah, Shaka, you're behind on your Smackdowns, my guy.
Maybe. Unless it's something that's gonna happen, like maybe they're scheduled to be on Miz TV.
Could be. I don't watch. I mean, I haven't watched SmackDown. I didn't even know the Miz was still doing Miz TV. He hasn't done nothing.
I mean, he pulls it out every now and then. What are you talking about, dude? He flinched the other week against Jim Uso. Jim Uso had that big
that's right.
smack to Gunther,
Yeah,
and
they
then
had-
Miz was back there, talking shit, and he had a match against Jim Uso.
Oh yeah, he did.
Big Jim, but yeah, no, I don't have anything more to add really to the Tiffany Charlotte thing. I mean, I know they had their promo battle, and everybody thought Charlotte did well, but I thought Tiffany did better. I thought her single line of just saying that Charlotte throws water on anything that's hot was juicy enough to win that one.
I feel like Tiffany and Charlotte is probably the worst storyline going into WrestleMania.
Shaka says no SmackDown, only Slipper House Extra Extra. He only watches Slipper House Extra Extra, and then that's honestly I can't even fault him for that. That's a good
No.
attitude to have. Shaka's been
Keep it
spending
up.
endless hours just going through all the old content here, just combing for all the information he can. Hopefully he doesn't find any of your ravioli videos on here.
Dude, go watch it. You should. Go watch Cowboy's first Halloween, or go watch Halloween.
Hippie Nate Halloween.
Yeah, Hippie Nate Halloween.
That's the first video on the channel, I think. Yeah.
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 And then you go back and watch the mystery tasting the taste challenges.
Oh yeah, the taste tests.
Those were fun.
Oh yeah, those are like 6 years old now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But hey, back then we were just having fun. We're still having fun now, right? But we're just juicing it up a little bit more. Taking it a little bit more serious on my end, at least, with how the channel's operating, I guess.
And Shaka, you should go watch the
He said
all
he
the hot
already
gas.
has.
Go watch all the hot gas, literally from one to
Oh
whatever.
yeah, hot
however
gas
many
is good.
It's it's good.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, if you can get through like the first 3 of them, I think you'll watch them all. It's definitely you'll definitely be like, what the hell am I watching? But
Oh, I had to show my father the lore behind Cowboy Nate, the name of Cowboy Nate.
oh yeah,
So I had to find the video. I was like, Josh just made this, and then we just kind of rolled with Cowboy Nate after this.
yeah. Well, the lore you're gonna say was that it was a Snapchat filter. It was a
Oh, you
Snapchat.
see, I didn't.
Yeah, it was a Snapchat filter, Nate, and we were at work. Me and you were working at the bar together in the morning one morning, and I just took a picture of you. You were like cutting potatoes or something, and I took a picture of you as the cowboy, and I saved it in my phone, and yeah, the rest is history. I just kept using that photo like for things.
Yeah. Well, then you came out with that one video where it was like,
The cartoon. Yeah.
yeah, the cartoon. That's when I first saw it, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, you can watch
That
all
was,
those
like,
on
my
the
big-
Slipper House Shorts playlist. Yeah, the cartoon.
That was
There's 2 of them.
That was like the beginning. I felt like the beginning.
Shaka's
of it
getting
right
out of
there.
here. See you
That
later,
was
man.
it.
Thanks for coming in. Yeah, dude, those were good. Those were good.
That was good.
I go back and watch
It
some
was.
of those cartoons. I'm like, I should bring back Cowboy Nate cartoon.
And it's just your voiceover.
Don't drop the bowl. I won't.
I would never drop the cereal bowl.
Don't drop the bowl. It costs $14. Dude, he's referencing Hippie Nate Halloween.
Oh yeah. Dude, he did watch it. Man.
He did watch it. Yeah.
Let's just say I don't have much.
It's $14. Bye bye.
I don't have much memory from that night.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell.
The
Nate doesn't have much. Yeah, you were drinking out of a giant bowl, a $14 bowl
of sherbet and vodka or whatever it was.
Yeah. That's awesome. What a sick reference.
Wait, Shaka, did you watch the ravioli? How did
Yeah, you think he did? He said he did. He said he already has. He's seen
How do I eat the ravioli? That was a good one. That was a good skit.
Yeah, dude, that's
Remember
a great
we rolled. We even rolled the can and everything. We did the classic.
Oh yeah, like the commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good shit, dude. Good stuff. I love it.
One day we'll do it again.
Oh yeah. Well, one day the skits will come back. One day we'll all be back together, not in digital form, but physically, right? Where there's a physical studio show, because that's the goal we want to
then we
achieve.
Then we can go back to being a skit channel.
No.
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 A podcasting skit channel.
No.
No.
I don't focus on skits. No. Ugh.
Too much work.
Too much work, and they're never that funny.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, they're funny to go back and see sometimes, but like,
I love how cheesy they are. I just love they're funny because how like dumb and cheesy they are. That's why they're funny.
Oh yeah, like what was it, the coronavirus rap that Lori did?
Yeah.
It was like tacos in the backyard, ain't afraid of no Rona.
Remember when it was when I ran across the ditch and it was like you're looking for what was it? What was it? It was like Sasquatch or something. I don't forget.
Yeah, it was like Cowboy Nate sighting or something like that.
Yeah.
It was like there's a wild cat. It was a dub over. I wasn't even speaking. I like dubbed over it. Yeah. Yeah, such stupid. I mean, some of those are fun. I like the little short ones. That was kind of the point of this channel at first, was just to put those little tiny dumb videos on. And then I was like, oh, I want to make a podcast about my high school reunion that was coming up. So that's where House Assembly kind of emerged. And then, the rest is kind of history. It all just started expanding from there. You got to let things naturally roll, you know? I feel like when you let things naturally roll, the progression and your overall product outcome will be nice and gold, nice and shiny for you.
Sure thing.
Yeah, you can't rush the process. It's a huge patience game. It's huge, right? I'm not out here expecting to be, in the thousands of subscribers or anything like that. That's never been. I don't even think about that stuff. I just come out here and make shows with my friends because we like to do it. We like to come out here and be goofy, zany, Jinko jean wearing bald boys for you, right? Boiled egg boys.
Boiled egg boys.
Boiled egg boys. All right, dude. We've been going long enough, man. We've talked enough.
It's my count now. I got to swerve on that corner. Whoa, whoa.
LeVar.
You
got any parting words, Nate? You got anything you want to cap us off with here tonight?
Let's see. No, I don't actually. All I have to say is
Bald fraud.
that's it. To anyone that wants to say they're not bald, they're bald frauds.
Yeah, dude. We know you're bald under all that hair.
Yeah.
You're liars.
If you're wearing hats all the time, there's only two things. You have a great luscious hair or you're going bald.
Yeah, you're bald.
So.
Yep, you're bald. Are you over the age of 25 and male? You're bald.
You're bald.
All right, man. It's been a good show. We are Pro Wrestling Sauce, and we're here Wednesday, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time here on the Superhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel. Every Wednesday, you can catch all of the old episodes like we were just talking about, all the good times over in the playlist section here on the channel. You can also check it out. If you just want to check out the audio, you can check out the podcast on all your streaming platforms. We'll be back next Wednesday, right here at 10:15. We'll see you guys later. Everybody have a good night. Dip your butt, right?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
My name is Matt Hardy, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Sauce. While you're here, I want you to like and subscribe, because this is where you can find the best content about what is actually happening in the wrestling world. And a shout out to them boiled egg boys. Delete! Delete! Delete!
Boom.